I love this spot. What's this? Ah,
Greetings, the Astro 30 here yet again, and welcome back to AL. Now, if you're new to this channel, please consider going down below and subscribing if you haven't done so already. That'll help me out immensely. Got this Samsung EPTA200 travel adapter USB fast charger that my oscilloscope was connected to, and it now no longer works. It's got no output. As I'm most likely going to throw this away, I might as well take it apart. Now that's going to prove challenging because it's completely sealed. So let's see if this pops off. Or if I can get it to pop off. Because I may have to actually cut this open to get it open. I just want to find out why it failed. Don't know. Yeah, this might prove a little bit more difficult than I thought. I'm probably most likely going to have to cut it open. So just give me a few minutes and I'll see if I can somehow crack the plastic casing open. Man, I don't want you getting into this thing. Fuck. There's the circuit board there, that's useless. I think I've damaged this capacitor here, put that dent in it when I was pissing around with a screwdriver trying to pull the board out. It's only like a 1mm thick PCB. It's double-sided. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm not exactly sure. What is that? That's one side of the transformer. I believe it's a transformer. Opto coupler. That looks like a MOSFET. That looks like the PWM controller IC. Not sure what these two things are offhand, or what the purpose of this is. I think that's the cut out insulation from the high side and low side, which is part of this USB socket anyway. So this will be the low side circuitry, like the low voltage, and this will be the high voltage side, because there's a bridge rectifier, and your live and neutral come on these two edge connectors here on the board. Other than that, I can't really see anything else that could have gone wrong with it, except maybe one of these electrolytic capacitors has gone bad. There's one of these horrible metal can type capacitors. That's a 330 12 volt. This I don't know, but all this bloody circuit glue. Maybe I should see if, this is probably not going to be fixed or used for anything. I'm probably just going to throw it out. I just thought I'd open it up just to, show you what was inside one of these things. So there's a capacitor here, but I don't know what its value is because I can't see it, because the value's on the other side, which is buried next to this capacitor here. But I reckon the likely culprit is one of these capacitors has gone bad. So I might get a multimeter and measure it. Okay, I don't know how well this multimeter measures its capacitance. I could actually find a capacitor that's lying around and measure it and see if it measures. Got a few new ones here, so why don't we just test it? We can actually get a measurement. These are 220 microfarads, 16 volts. And it may take a while for it to get a reading, but it's saying that that's to, well, it's not saying anything at the moment. Yeah, I don't think this meter is going to be very good at measuring capacitance. Okay, so I've got my other multimeter hooked up, and I'll just measure this one because I know that this meter measures capacitance a little bit better. I've got the range set to 500 microfarad, and this is currently not reading anything. Oh, there we go, 317.4 microfarad. Okay. As for what that one is, I don't know. 17.2 microfarads, so probably more likely a 22, although its capacitance does seem a little bit low. I've got this large electro here and one here, so the negative's on that side. Actually, I don't think it matters which way around you put the probe leads anyway. It'll still measure because it's actually providing an oscillation to it rather than a voltage. 23.6 microfarad. I don't know if that's right. That's what it says. That's supposed to be a 400 volt 15 microfarad. Okay. And there's another capacitor here. And that's 23.5 as well. So, as to what that's supposed to be, I don't know. 12 microfarad, 400 volts. So are they wired in series or something? Parallel? Don't know. Capacitors check out fine. Well, within margin of error. So there's this resistor here which looks like a current sense resistor. It's supposed to be 100 ohm, I believe. Okay, it seems a little bit high. So I'll just measure what that resistance is. Nothing apparently. 1.2, oh, it's going all over the place, about 1 ohm, something like 1 ohm. So I'll measure across here, but it may have an inductor across it by the looks of things. Nothing there. Nothing there. Where are you, you bastard? There. It is there and there. Now it's in mega ohms. Interesting. I might unsolder this and try and measure it out of circuit. Because if that's gone open, that could be the reason why it doesn't work. This thing stinks when you put a soldering on. Jeez. Right, resistor is free. Get rid of that fucking circuit glue crap. Yeah, so let's see if I can measure it out of circuit. And it's saying 1.2 ohms. So it's probably still good. Yeah, I mean, it's just basically dissecting it at this point, not repairing it or anything. I just was curious as to what was on the inside. And that's not a resistor, it's actually an inductor. That would be why. But there's still a resistance there, so the inductor's not open. My bad. I forgot you can actually get inductors that look like resistors, but they're not resistors. I mean, this stuff hasn't turned conductive yet, but it will, but it's just a mess. Doesn't want to come out. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. It's actually attached around one of the legs of the capacitor. Oh shit. Yeah, it can stay there. Pop this inductor back in its home. Oh, it just broke. Yeah. Well, I won't be doing that then. Go in the bin. So yeah, other than that, I don't know why this failed. Could be very much number of reasons. I reckon most likely it's just due to heat, and it's failed because of heat. So yeah. Well, there's not much more I can really do with this except destroy it. So yeah, there's not much I can do with this except maybe stick it in a microwave for 10 seconds. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to stick this in a microwave, and I might upload that as a YouTube short or something. Yeah, so I reckon the main killer of this was heat, because there's a lot of the joints around the transformer especially that look like they're heat stressed, like, you know, discoloured because of heat. And there's a bit of discoloration around this IC as well. So I reckon the thing got hot. And it's also possible that that chip may have failed as well. But these things are like, you know, I don't know, 10, 20 bucks, and most of them all fail anyway in a similar fashion. You don't repair them, you throw them out and buy a new one. I mean, this came with one of my older mobile phones, and it never got used until I stuck it on the oscilloscope, left it plugged in all the time for 8 months, and now it no longer works. Oh well, it is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here. If you enjoyed it, go down below, like, comment and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.